All right, Shalom, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of the millstone. Shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from the foreign captivity. This is Brother Kawa coming at you with another lesson. In Yahawadah, we're going to be flowing through the Spirit, all right, talking about many different issues that pertain to us drawing closer and closer to the deliverance of the elect, as well as the return of Israel's Savior, Yahawashi. All right. So basically, one thing I heard, some things I heard. This isn't really newsworthy reporting right now. This first topic, which is Kamala Harris, seemed to have been drinking, kind of seemed depressed that she lost the presidential election, which is kind of weird. All right, I will say it's kind of weird that she didn't already know that she was going to lose, and the fact that she genuinely thought that she was going to win, that's a surprise, right? On top of that, you see Joe Biden, who is still seemingly trying to pump up tensions in order to make something happen, whereas on the flip side, Donald Trump is already trying to make some sort of moves to stop the war, all right? It's funny because you have this one president that's already in office who's trying to stop things, who's trying to make things go, whereas on the other hand, Donald Trump is trying to stop things, all right? Because he knows what's going on, all right? And then on the flip side, it's two sides of the same coin, right? The first side is Joe Biden pushing this war, all right, which that also goes to show. I was watching a brother's lesson, all right, where he was talking about how, these so-called Democrats, these so-called liberals, all right, they always pretend like, oh, we want peace, or we want love and inclusion and all this stuff. But in actuality, their true actions are contrary to that, all right? Look at, what's his name? I just had it. Look at this devil pushing the war more, okay? He authorized missile use for Ukraine, all right? And what's it called? It's like I forgot what I just saw. I just saw last night where Biden was trying to push for some more stuff, all right? So yeah, let me actually get this. Bear with me. One more. Isaiah chapter 32, verse 5, the vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. All right, so let me get a few things actually, which reading this verse reminded me of some more things that Biden had done. All right, it was on Easter on Easter Sunday. They were trying to change, I think, the day from Easter, a Christian holiday, even though that's not that holiday is not biblical. All right. But it's still a Christian. It's still an attack on Christianity, all right? Which, in some cases, yes, I guess you could say it is an attack on us or the Bible, or more specifically Yahawadah and His. So that's basically what he's trying to do. That was basically what he was trying to do, and as a result of that, this is the what's it called? The error. The disrespect towards Yahawadah and His that they're doing, because they're trying to negate and completely remove the what's it called, the spirituality from Babylon, not necessarily religious, but the belief side from Babylon, and change it to secularity to be wicked, more so like Esau. All right, which let me get that as a matter of fact. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. All right, so Esau is the most profane person. Okay, there is no one more profane like Esau. Okay, this is what the scriptures are trying to tell us. All right, and as a result of that, like, this is what he's trying to push forward in his kingdom. All right, more and more secularity, more and more, secular meaning like non-sacred, non-religious. All right, let's all look at. You can look that up. But basically, that's what he's been trying to do, and that happened. That more so happened this month, not this month, this year. All right, where you have Biden doing all these things. LGBT day or whatever on Easter Sunday. You also have what is it? Isaiah 32. Oh yeah, speaking the so-called liberal speaking villainy. All right, speaking of all the lies that they claim to do, the hypocrisy, saying that they want peace, but actually saying they want peace, inclusion, and acceptance for all, but then there's no acceptance for the people. There's no acceptance for the people that they want to, they want to use and misuse. All right, they're just taking their stuff and tossing them to the side. All right, like it's very easy to see a lot of these things, especially the work of Esau. All right. It's very easy to see the way Esau works, all right? You can see, he says one thing, but in actuality, his heart devises another thing, all right? Let me actually get that. Sirach 14, verse 7, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. All right, so yeah, people might say, "Oh yeah, this is a good thing," but in actuality, it's a trap and it's a snare. All right, there's no real good that was coming out of it. It was smooth words to make people appeal to. Oh yeah, I really care about people. I want to do good for people, but in actuality, he backstabs you. All right. Bear with me. So yeah, basically, Esau has a thing he wants to say. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that, but in actuality, I want to do this good. I want to do this good, but in actuality, it's a setup. It's a trap. Okay, and that was with the whole C9. I just saw an article that was talking about the people who are taking the V. All right, that take the V, where people have heart problems now. Okay. There was a sudden death syndrome, all right? All these different things that are going on, as they said, it's a science, it's the best thing. Oh, the good outweighs the bad. Well, where's the good? Slakia, that was funny. Yeah, but that's an honest question though. It might sound like a joke, but that's a very honest question. Where is the good that we were supposed to come for? All right? You guys stop restricting people. All right, you treat people like um, like they're commodities. All right. As a matter of fact, it's funny. Let me get this. Bear with me one moment. Oh yeah, so basically, in some more signs of the end, all right, what's it called? There's some more bombing. I think bombing. I forgot exactly, but there was some more bombing going on. But now it's going to be with Syria. There was a video that I had watched, what a brother had uploaded, okay, where he was talking about how there's like 10 or top 5 or top 10 countries that have the biggest nukes and whatnot, and Russia, or most dangerous nukes and stuff like that on the earth. And I think Russia has 2 of the biggest and scariest nukes. All right, and it's things like this that puts people's lives in danger. But at the same time, these are signs of the end. These are signs that we're drawing closer and closer to the end. And the reason why is because the Lord, let me actually get that, our Lord Yahawashi had told us about these things. Matthew 24, verse 4, and Yahawashi answered and said to them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So yeah, this is the first part. The first part of being all the stuff that I listed, like nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, nation against nation, being race against race, kingdom against kingdom, like a country against another country. All right, it's lucky. That just reminded me. That reminds me of another thing where you got Jake, who's over here. Oh, Slucky, the water color. There was this one Jake that was living in Israel that said he wanted to serve in the Israeli military, so that they would accept him. But in actuality, he was murdered. I think he was murdered by his own so-called comrades. They had killed him before he even got a chance to go serve in the military. All right? That also goes to show Esau's perpetual hatred. And Jake, you have no business fighting. Suck it out. This was a quote from a movie. I forgot. I think it was Boys in the Hood. I think. Don't quote me on that. But a quote that was said: a black man has no business in the white man's war. All right. So you have no business fighting for Esau, Edom. All right. When you have no benefits from it, and the people that they're warring against they don't even care about you. They do not give a damn about you. All right, they're going after Esau, not you. So why are you adding yourself to the mix? Why are you involving yourself when it has literally, absolutely nothing to do with you? All right. But Jake is always, I want to be accepted. I want to do good. I want him to love me. Seeking love from someone that hates you. All right, let me get that. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right. So Esau has a perpetual hatred towards Israel. All right. Esau just like, have you ever like, if you're Jake, have you ever just been minding your own business? You're out and about, all right, and then randomly, literally randomly, in the most absurd timing, all right, some Edomite just feels like either staring at you funny or messing with you, saying, "Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, why are you here? You don't belong here," or some shit like that. All right. It is stuff like this that Esau constantly is showing you his hatred towards you, how he wants to destroy you. All right. Yet Jake can't take a hint. All right. Well, Jake is always anyway. Yeah, Jake is always trying to, put himself in a situation he has no business being. On top of that, you also have Jake, who's always trying to copy Esau. Jake is always trying to copy Esau, and we see this with gang violence. All right, like it's just the only thing that they know is the thing that Esau teaches them, and violence, killing people, thinking that you need to you have to that your life would be better if you just kept on killing people. When in actuality, all right, that's the complete opposite. All right, which funnily enough, that reminds me of this dream that I had. I did a lesson on that as well. Definitely go check that lesson out, where I had dreamed that I was in a gang. I was a part of a gang. All right, and initially I thought to myself, like, this just seems so unlike me. Like, why I would never be a part of it. But the true purpose of the dream was to show that the purpose of the dream was to show that we can't be seeking validation out from carnal avenues. Okay, we need to be seeking validation from Yahawadah and Yahawashi. All right, we can't be seeking wealth on this side, in this world. All right, let me get that. As a matter of fact. Luke chapter 12, verse 20. Luke chapter 12, verse 19. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But Yahweh said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich towards Yahweh. All right. So this is the understanding. This is the lesson. All right. Why are you going to flock it? So why are you gonna seek validation from the world? Why are you going to seek wealth and enjoying this temporal wealth? All right, when the Lord is promising, eternal wealth, eternal glory, eternal blessings. All right, because that's another thing. All right, because if you truly think about the life that Yahawashi lived, that was a perfect example of that. As he is the perfect example. Let me get that. John chapter 13, verse 12. So after he had washed their feet and had taken his garments and was set down again, he said unto them, Know ye what I have done to you? This is after Yahawashi had washed his disciples' feet. All right, Yahawashi, he lowered himself to washing their feet. All right. Verse 13, ye call me Master and Lord, and ye say, Well, for so I am. If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet, for I have given you an example, and you should do as I have done to you. Verse 16, Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. All right, so basically, Yahawashi, again, he lowered himself to just a servant. All right, he lowered himself to not having wealth. He lowered himself in so many different aspects of life. All right, and he's trying to show us. He's trying to illustrate the point that we, being even lower than, being lower than what Yahawashi actually was. All right, being a master, being a Lord, being number two, only to Yahawashi. All right, or only to Yahawah. All right, him being so high, the fact that he was able to lower himself and wash the feet of his servants. Okay, his disciples. Oh my God, slow. Him being able to being so humble to lower himself, as well as to allow himself to be killed. All right, that it goes to show, it illustrates the point that, yeah, this is a temporal thing. This is temporary that I'm lowering myself. This is temporary that I'm suffering. All right, this is temporary that I don't have the things that I want. All right, which is another thing for us to remember. Yeah, we want certain things. We want a car. We want a house. We want whatever. All right, we want all the nice things. All right, but right now that's not for us. That's not for us. The Lord doesn't want us to focus on that. He wants us to seek after that spiritual wealth, that wealth that will never die, that everlasting wealth. Let me get that. All right. First Corinthians chapter 9, verse 20. Verse 20, let's start at verse 22. To the weak became I as weak, that I might gain the weak. I have made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker thereof with you. Verse 23 again. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. So we are running a race. We are in a competition, all right? And we can't be giving up midway after we were chosen. Okay, we were chosen to win this race. We were chosen to partake in this race. And after that wisdom and knowledge, after that blessing of being chosen, we have to keep on going with it. We have to make everything decisively sure. All right. As a result of that, as a result of that, being chosen for that race, we are basically being promised to be given the prizes. All right, I'll get to the prizes in a bit, but let's continue. right now and in a bit. Verse 25, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. All right. So the people that are seeking wealth, status, everything on this side, they are seeking after a corruptible crown, but we are seeking an incorruptible, which is what Yahawashi was seeking when he walked this earth. All right. So as a result of that, like what he was doing, he forsook, Yahawashi forsook the riches that he would have had, the riches that he could have had, because his father Joseph, he was rich. He was a carpenter. Apparently, that made good money back then. Apparently that was a well-paying job back then. All right, but Yahawashi, he left all that behind for the sake of the Israelites. All right, and on top of that, Yahawashi also, he lowered himself so much to allowing those devils to kill him. All right, he lowered himself so much to allow being killed. All right, by lower beings. All right. Imagine, yeah, fuck it, let's just use it. Imagine, you're Goku. Imagine that you're Goku, your son Goku. Yeah, Ultra Instinct, all this shit, all right? But yet you lowered your power so much that a pool could kill you, all right? APPULE, if you want to Google that name. All right, some background character to murk you, some background character that can't kill literally anybody. All right, we are the equivalents to, like, Krillin, Yamcha, all that stuff. All right, because we are gonna get spiritual power. We are gonna be on that level, and that's another thing, spiritual power. All right, Yahawashi, he had spiritual power. He had authority over everything. As a matter of fact, let me get this. Matthew chapter 8, verse 24, and behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves, but he was asleep. And his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us, we perish. And he said unto them, Why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. All right, so there was winds. There was this great storm, this tempest, all right, that threatened the lives of everyone that was on the ship, all right? And Yahawashi was like, hey, why are you guys being scared over a little storm? But it wasn't a little storm, all right? It was an actual, a great storm that could have killed them, all right? But Yahawashi, anything is little lowly to Yahawashi. And he basically said, get out of here, you storm, all right? And that's the thing. Yahawashi could literally, at just speaking some words, Yahawashi could have, murked the people that were disrespecting him. He could have murked whatever. All right, let me actually get that. Matthew 24, verse 50, 52. Then said Yahawashi unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword, thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? All right? So Yahawashi, it was an easy thing, a simple thing for Yahawashi to say, you know what, my Father, Heavenly Father, Yahweh, all right, can you please send some angels to deliver me from being crucified? He could have done that, all right, but he didn't. He willingly chose to allow himself to be attacked. And the reason why was because he knew that the world, this pain, this death was all temporal, all right? This is all temporal. It's not the same. It's not worth living on this side, okay? Because it's better to seek the kingdom. All right, let me get that, and then we'll close out. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. All right. So the things that we're going through, it's being called a light affliction. It might not literally be a light affliction, but that's the comparison that it's trying to show, to illustrate. That's how amazing the reward will be in the kingdom of heaven. All right. All right. So, as a result of that, the wealth that we could receive or we do receive on this side, it is temporal. And once again, going back, it's the corruptible crown. Rather than going after the corruptible crown, it will be going after the incorruptible crown, which is the kingdom of heaven. The wealth that will be 1,000 times better, or anything you could ever ask for, that will never fall away. All right. That anything you could ever ask for that will never fall away, that we can keep on, that we'll always have. And because the thing is, comparatively, you know, on this side, if you get money, Esau can easily take that away from you. All right, just like, oh yeah, you know what? We're gonna take your wages. We're gonna garner your stuff. We're gonna find some excuse, some bullshit law to take away your money, take away your riches or whatever. All right. As a matter of fact, there are some laws that just make them say, you know what? I feel like taking your stuff, so we're just gonna take it. All right. There are actual laws in America. So yeah, so watch out for that. All right, especially during this coming times with the whole with Donald Trump having Elon on his government team, and we hope and pray that Elon Musk is implementing his Neuralink for whatever he has for the MOTB. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh. By Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Kakadash, the honors of the elders and apostles, the great millstone of Bible, and Shalom.